Yep, Alphen will be Alphen. He'll be the liberator of everything. Man, I love the storyline so much in this game. How they went from just trying to figure everything out, and now they're to the point to where they want to help everyone. Such a good story. I love it so much. So optimistic, which is probably why I like it. Because I am an optimism. Optimism. I'm an optimistic. Ooh. We got this over here, which means there's probably gonna be a boss battle. Because normally this is followed by a boss battle. Well, we're in it now, boys. Normally I save it before I do that. Oops. We'll just save it here. Oopsies. Got too excited. So let's go ahead and put our strategy on for you and you. I also want to redo your strategy and make it to where you use inspiration when you're below 25% health, so that you don't use it all the time. Same with you. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go in this investigation and see what happens. Ooh. Oh, was this lady from earlier? It is. She doesn't look right.
Varia, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
Something's not right at all.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Why does she have that? Okay. What the heck is that thing?
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes!
Well, we get to fight a giant weirdo thingy.
What? I've never known frogs control Zubos like that before.
All that was a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core. Where did we get our hands on that?
First we handle the Zubas. Stay away from my friend! I'm on! Soda!
Well, ouch!
Can't move! I'll finish you here and now!
I think it might be a good idea to have Dophaline charge this one. Sorry, Kasara.
I could do this all day.
Might need to have you. Oh, nope, don't change me out. And Rimwell. Thank you. Ouch. Jeez. Indeed. Nice ability, Rimwell. Go. Woohoo. Poke him in the chest.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Take this, you faceless freak. Oh god. He hurts. He hurts. He hurts us. Ouch. Thank you. Mine keep flashing. I might have glitched it. Oh well. Thank you.
I never miss. More with that. Here's a healing art.
Ouch.
First aid.
Jeez. It's ion cannon technology.
Scattering the pieces! Attack time!
Boom. Boop, boop. Hey, broke his core. No, it's not gonna tell us his weakness.
You paid for that!
Ouch. We have life bottles. Let's give that to Doflaim.
I have no limits! Swallow blade! In your hands now. Swallow blade! This one's all mine!
2, 3, 4. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna do that. Wait! Nope, it did a normal one.
Scarlet Inferno!
It,
Is this it?
ouch. Boom. Cool.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Sweet, halfway mark. Now it gets hard. Ouch.
Take this!
Shion's dead.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. My reason even wider.
Wait, don't attack when he's in super form.
Armor won't save you.
Here's a healing art. More with that Bring you back from death's abyss.
Let's see. I think he's weak against wind.
Radiant, I still not this fight left. Damn it. Watch and weep. Far enough. More for the death. Ready. Raging storm. More with that storm.
Hurricane thrust!
It's not wind.
Raging. Can't be happening here.
Dang it.
Make it in time.
More for the start time.
Hydration. Let's see, it's not water. He does have a weakness. Oh, it might be light. That makes sense.
Imbue this vanquished. I see you.
Which means I gotta be using my super abilities.
Imbue this vanquished soul with love. Another incantation ruined.
Thank you.
That'll bring you down. Magic is in.
Almost got him. Or kind of almost got him.
It's weakened.
Hey. Boom. Alrighty, we need to use one of our pineapples. And there we go.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Here I go.
Down to 40,000. Almost got him. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze.
No further!
Roll all the way. Ouch. Blah, 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 magic. Okay, he's ticked off. Run away.
That move.
Here comes the big one!
Woohoo.
This one's mine.
Swallow blade!
Woohoo. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea.
Imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
Lunar corruption. I still got
Okay, goes. Launching those weird things. Ouch.
Eat dirt!
Laser of death.
Holy land.
Ready and ready.
Resuscitation.
You're mine!
Here's the healing.
Down to 16,000. Almost got this. Well, I died.
Don't leave me. Damn it. Out of ammo.
Uh-oh. Gian?
Resuscitation. Back into the fray. I won't give up.
We're gonna use one of these on Doflaim.
Out of the woods. Armor won't save you. From beyond. Imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
Ooh, laser of death, laser of death.
Don't suffer now.
Fear. Pierce
From
evil.
beyond. Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
He's got 8,000 health left. He's almost done.
Try harder!
Fight left in order. Hear my call.
Never away!
3,000 left.
In a bind.
Got him.
Demons descend.
Ooh,
Lightning bang.
that was kind of intense. I'll admit. That was pretty intense. The lady? Still gonna have those weird eyes?
Faria, can you hear me? Faria.
She's preparing another summoning.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Nice.
Forgive me.
Ooh, knocked her out.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Could be better.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
you? Avakir, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
I
really.
was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit.
Hmm.
I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
Cool.
He
No?
seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
He doesn't like all the gushy mushy stuff. Yeah. Dohalim definitely has a troubled past, but I think he's finally starting to realize the whole point of this fighting and everything. Kisara makes a lot of really good points. I kind of struggle with, well, let's just say I have a very active imagination and I make a lot of like really happy dreams. So because of that, I tend to sleep in a lot. And it's not because I'm depressed or anything. It's just because I like the optimistic, positive adventures that my brain generates. And yeah, and I prefer being there than I do in real life. Don't know why. I'm slowly getting over it, trying to train my brain to wake up and then help make like videos for you guys, or like put a smile on someone's face at work or whatnot to make me feel a little better. Anyways, we got another cutscene to watch.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It
Agreed,
does tell
Romuald.
us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Agreed. To figure out who the heck is manipulating these people. Try to get them to stop. I mean, I think it's the Red Woman who's doing it, but obviously the main characters don't know that. Alright. Yep. We gotta go to this teleporter now.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah,
Ooh. Range powers
it's
activate.
that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
Ooh. Yep, here we go. Another flashback. Like this is happening during the ceremony. Interesting.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Okay. Ooh, the thorns. Interesting. So it looks like you can control the thorns. Okay. Okay, so that's weird. Okay, so I'm starting to put some things together. So that's what happened. Okay. I got so many questions right now.
Channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her, it reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Sounds like a plan.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
So the thorns are responsible for the 300-year calamity that started this entire game. The game has came full circle. Indeed. It was amazing. I don't know why I never put that together, but then again, I'm dumb when it comes to this stuff. I just enjoy the show. I just enjoy the game and play it. I don't really try to figure out all the pieces. I just go with the flow. Anyways, we're seeing visions. Let's see what that's all about.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place?
Hmm.
And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
It's an interesting theory. The astral energy in this game reminds me a lot of the Force in Star Wars, where in the Force, if you're attuned enough into the Force, you can leave messages or project yourself as like a hologram to like train like new people or whatnot. I'm getting a lot of that vibes from this astral energy stuff, which I like. Pretty awesome. Also, he's walking on his own. I don't know what's going on.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens.
Ooh, I feel like we're getting close to the conclusion of the game. Kind of sad, really. Let's take
Just
a
need
look.
a little time first. I want to make sure I go into whatever comes next completely prepared.
Agreed. Okay, so before we actually go in, may have to go back and gather some stuff because we need items. We got 2 pineapples and a gold. That's a decent amount. Might be enough for another boss battle, but I don't know what to expect next. This is the furthest I've ever gotten into the game. There is some armor that we can buy at the Rim Guide, which could probably help us out. Problem is, if we go all the way back, not what I wanted to do. We'll have to fight our way through these guys again. Yeah, because there's no actual thing going on. But it gave us that warning for a reason. That tells me that we're going to probably have a couple boss battles. So it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to quickly go back here, get ourselves healed, get ourselves some more items, buy some armor. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get ourselves ready for the big event.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut here in this episode here, and in the next one we'll continue when back at the Forbidden Palace.